Rugby Park packed to capacity for this international match, the third at Kilmarnock in the history of the game. But 80 years since the last time Scotland played here, winning 1-0 against Wales. And change yellow top Scotland, allowing the Estonians to play in their normal strip, the blue tops and black shorts. So an air of expectancy around the stadium, despite the disappointment of Monaco last month. It will be fascinating to see how Scotland go about the task, with the changes in personnel and in system which would result from those alterations. One of the new men on the side was Mate at left back, wearing 7. Here's Au Pair, and of whom a great deal is expected in the future. Cristal on the wide left. Movement offered there by Parry. Cross headed away by Tosh McKinley, and Scotland surprisingly doing some early defending. Very fast turn there by Jackson. Here's Gallagher. Scotland going for pace up front with Gallagher and Jackson. And Lemsalou, the captain of Estonia, the giant at the back, inflicting his first challenge.
Scotland really have got to make sure that they're tightening up at the back in that occasion. Really getting caught, a bit exposed down the right-hand side of the park, but they return that into good attack. Good movement there from Jackson, also good pace from Gallagher. So we find ourselves having a free kick in a very interesting position.
Calderwood and Henry have joined the attack. So has Craig Burley. That's McAllister. Disappointing first free kick that from Tosh McKinley. McAllister attempting the snapshot.
It's a good shot from McAllister. It does get behind it, just a bit off target, but really he's making up for a poor free kick in the first place. Tosh McKinley's really got to do better in these areas. He's got to make sure his crosses get into the box.
There's Henry's clearance, on which Gallagher really shouldn't have much impact on, but he did very well indeed there against a much taller defender. That's Burley. Clearance by Holof Simpson. Tom Boyd finds Jackson. Quick feet again shown by Jackson. Good movement there from Gemmell. And the goalkeeping excellent once again. Home, very calm goalkeeper.
Gemmell gets himself into a real good position there. Obviously instructions from his manager. Getting himself into the box, just too much pace on it.
Jackson again working hard, but in a spoiling role on that occasion for Scotland. So a throw for Estonia, who will be in no particular hurry, going by their normal performances. They like to settle in these set-piece situations. Take some time on the ball. Gemmell heavily challenged there by Ryan. The only man up is Au Pair, showing too much of the ball there to Colin Henry, who wants to throw, but he's not going to get it, I don't think. No. Assistant referee confirming the referee's view. That's an Estonian throw. Well, in Monaco, Zemlinski winning 5, played as a solitary striker. He's now back in midfield with Au Pair up front. Tense moments these for the Scotland management. Craig Brown and Alec Miller there. Very anxious to see Scotland get off to a fast start in the match. Calderwood gives Leighton some early involvement. And Kevin Gallagher there reminding Jarek Mate of his pace. An offside decision there against Au Pair, brought back by the German referee. It's a free kick to Scotland inside their own half. Burley reacts to the call from his captain, McAllister. This is Calderwood. Once again, the Estonians have funneled back to face the ball, except Anders Oper back defending. This is McAllister. Jackson's taken up good position, tried to release Gemmell on the run. Strong challenge made by McAllister. Boyd well forward here for Scotland. Now McStay. Good possession play from the Scots, but still waiting for the opening to try to penetrate this Estonian defence. Gallagher appeared to be caught there by Kristal, and indeed a free kick's been given.
Interesting role, I feel, for Tom Boyd. Almost playing in a central, deep midfield role with the licence to get forward. We've seen him on one occasion, anyway, getting up there forward alongside Scott Gemmell. So that's an interesting tactical role for Tom Boyd this afternoon.
But for the set piece, he drops back, Boyd, to defend, and leaves Colin Henry and Colin Calderwood upfield. There's Boyd now back in that altered position, put under pressure there by Oper. Knew exactly where his clubmate Paul McStay was. Here's McKinley, closed down very rapidly there by young Vikmai. Kept in well by Boyd. Gemmell was muscled out of that. Good pressure though on Rhyme in the middle of the field, forcing the error from the little midfield player. Just one up from Estonia in a normal fashion. Scotland only with two up this time. He's played in Monaco with three up front, but trying to create more space, I think, to attack from deeper positions. Gemmell caught in possession by Zemlinski. Here's Oper. Leighton's gone a long way out. He just made contact. Well, indication there that Scotland could be exposed at the back to these counter-attacks. McAllister. Gemmell in a battle there with Lemsalu while the ball was on the ground. Not Lemsalu, he's stayed back, but in the midfield, a struggle there with Olof Simpson. Free kick goes to Scotland. This is McKinley. Diekmai held him there on the way past. Quickly taken free kick. McAllister in possession. McKinley had gone offside. He's all right this time to receive the pass. That's a better cross. Up goes Burley. Interesting to see Burley so far inside the penalty box for that cross. Clearly he's been given license to get there.
Tosh McKinley again getting himself forward into the position that he's more comfortable in. Good cross into the box. I felt Burley was taking a ride on the back of one of the Estonian defenders there. Referee gives a free kick, and rightly so.
The wind troublesome for some of these high balls there. That was a problem for Colin Henry. Burley and Kristal in the race. Burley showing a lot of confidence there, turning it back towards Calderwood. Kristal putting him under pressure there. Calderwood winning his 20th cap this afternoon. A late entrant to international football. Jarek Mate against Burley. The goal kick is given. Well, the Scottish defence there was exposed. A lot of pace here being shown by Anders Oper, and Leighton made up his mind early to come for this, and he judged it just about right. Now McAllister again dropping deep to get involved in the build-up from an early stage. Asking for movement ahead. It's Scott Gemmell who's been given the freedom from midfield to attack. Here he is, well forward again, linking with Burley. Good running by Burley. That cross looking for McKinley coming in. Back it comes to Gary McAllister. Well, that's the wrong side for the captain. The left foot, not the one which causes most damage.
It's good work once again. Scott Gemmell getting himself forward. Burley, good cross in towards the back post, looking for his opposite number, McKinley. Ball played back. Good shot here coming up.
There's McAllister again, seeing a lot of the ball early on. Now McStay's involved, trying to find Gemmell. It reaches Gallagher. Boyd with that free roll protects the two central defenders, then breaks. Lem Salu's header. Determined play there in the middle of the field from Estonia to win possession back. This is Mate. He has Cristal in front of him. Oper waiting in the middle. Henry hoped that would carry through to Jim Leighton, but again the ball was held up in the wind. It was awkward for Henry. Well, the early goal would take all the pressure off that management team. Here's Zemlinski. That's well held by Leighton. Confident goalkeeping, good handling.
Scotland not getting things their own way. Once again, the Estonians throwing men forward. Fortunately, no one in the central area, but once again getting good space in wide areas both sides of the park.
So Palm opting for the short ball from defence. Boyd did enough there with that challenge on Zielinski in midfield. This is Gemmell. Burley's well forward. Comfortable in that area, of course. Solid clearance from Kearse. Once again, the Estonians making no attempt to press the Scots in a deep position like this. Gallagher to Gemmell. Awkward there for McAllister. He controlled that extremely well. He's found space now. Kinley doing brilliantly here. It's a good run. Olaf Simpson made the good saving tackle there for Estonia. This is Kearse in the right back position, but taking the chance to come forward. Zielinski takes over in the middle of the field. Calderwood's a covering player. Gemmell trying to get the ball down. That's good play though in the middle of the field by Zielinski. This is Rhyme. Vikmai on the far side. A promising move this for Estonia. The clearance from Henry gives space now for the Scots to exploit. Here's Tosh McKinley. Jackson wants the ball played short. Rise rather later than he wanted. McStay now tripping over a divot there. This is Gemmell. Support from McStay. Burley's on the outside. Here's Gemmell again. Gemmell trying to return. He makes it at the second attempt. Good movement offered by Gallagher ahead. Gallagher wins it back. He was fouled. The referee waves play on. Gallagher keeps going. Well, the assistant referee gave a foul on Kevin Gallagher on the touchline. He was very alert indeed to win back possession, though. It was a good advantage given.
Kevin Gallagher showing real good attitude, never giving up, putting the Estonians under pressure, winning the ball. Good work in towards the box, but just over hitting it, running back to the goalkeeper.
Lively start from Gallagher. Very much in the goal-scoring mood. A recent hat-trick for Blackburn against Wimbledon. Here's Parry. Robbed by McStay. Burley in turn, robbed by Cristal. Zielinski. Parry. And Leighton elects to keep the ball in play there with a save. Could have gone easily for the goal kick.
Another little bit of pressure from the Estonians. Big centre back up there on this occasion. Snapshot from just outside the box. Never really getting anything behind it. Jim Leighton have it covered all the way and just keeping the ball in.
A very ambitious pass attempted there by Colin Calderwood, reacting to a call from Tosh McKinley on the far side. good support from the Scottish crowd here. The pressure applied by Lem Salou was enough on Gallagher there. Well, a different problem in the first match in Monaco, will he?
Yeah, he's a big, rugged centre-back. Had an excellent game in the first half, but he does have a different problem today. He's making it easy for himself by dropping back right onto the edge of the 18-yard box, thus negating Gallagher in particular, his pace getting in behind. But it is a different situation for Zelensky, but he's handling it well so far.
This is Boyd. McKinley tackled very swiftly there by Vikmai. Once again, McAllister making himself available all the time in midfield for Scotland. This is Boyd. Trying a clever pass inside for Gemmell, which was difficult to deliver with Zelensky in the way. So the Estonians playing with a back four protected by Martin Ryan, wearing 10, sitting right in front of them. Interesting formation that, really.
It is interesting. It's interesting from a Scotland point of view. In fact, the way Scotland are lining up this afternoon, just the two centre-backs really. And we saw early in the game, in this first 15 minutes, that the Estonians are trying to get players into wide areas, and really the Scotland aren't handling it too well. They're leaving themselves a bit spare in these wide areas, and the Estonians have got into some interesting positions.
That's good play by the youngster, the 18-year-old Vikmai, doing very well indeed for Estonia. Looking for Oper. Burley, the covering player. Yeah, held up there by Crystal. Calderwood sucked in under Oper so they could give Jim Leighton more space to receive the back pass. It was applauded by Leighton. McAllister now to Gemmell. Gemmell also looks very lively indeed for Scotland in the middle of the field, trying to get forward every time it's possible. There's another misunderstanding in the midfield. McAllister and McStay with Gemmell.
Really slack passing in midfield. That's where the problem stemmed from in the away game when we started making slack passes. It really can spread through the team so quickly. We've got to make sure that we don't have too many passes like Scott Gemmell just played there.
There's McKinley. Well, very heavy treatment given there by Christian Vikmai. It's only his third international, a young man, 18 years old, and certainly delegated the task of stopping Tosh McKinley.
Tosh McKinley is getting some special attention out here down the left-hand side of the park. They're well aware that he can get forward. That's a bit of a nasty, awkward tackle there, but I'm sure he'll get the better of these players later on.
McAllister's free kick, punched away well by Palm. He caught Colin Henry in the process. Scotland's centre half requires attention.
It's a better cross into the box this time, but Poom coming out looking to punch the ball away. Gets there well first, but Henry's momentum carries him into the goalkeeper. Takes his shoulder. Looks like taking a shoulder on the face. Just his momentum takes him right into Poom's shoulder. That looked a sure one.
So anxious moments these for Scotland. It was a very brave attempt by Colin Henry, but the goalkeeper had this under control all the way. Accidental collision. McKinley warming up there. It might involve Tom Boyd dropping back to a central defensive position beside Colin Calderwood. Oh, blood in the face. He'll have to go off until that's cleaned up. But he certainly will not want to leave the field, that's for sure. It's a nasty one though for Henry. Scotland for the moment continue with 10.
I think they'll leave that for a while just to see how Colin Henry reacts to it. I don't think it'll be a problem. Being a centre-back, they're well used to knocks in the face, and as long as there's nothing broken, then I'll see him resuming.
That's Burley. Lem Salou first to the ball. Good pass to find Opa. Parry caught there by McAllister. The referee below for a free kick. He might have done there, but there's a An opportunity here for Zielinski. Breaking here for Estonia. Rangy stride. Colin Henry now wants to come back on the field. He's been patched up. Here he comes, looking for the authority of the referee to join the game. He's got that. This is McKinley. Good change of pace there, and he's turned the ball out for a goal kick. Well, in fairness to McKinley, the only target in the box there was Kevin Gallagher.
Yeah, he has done really well, Tosh. He's got himself forward into some excellent positions. He's looking up. You see the head is up. He's looking for the cross. There isn't too many options. There's a lot of blue jerseys in there. Eventually he's taken the touch towards the byline, but far too many defenders round about him.
Stayed well. This is McAllister. Now Gallagher. Stay takes over again. Henry's first contribution since returning to the field. Overhitting Darren Jackson with that pass. McKinley did very well indeed there, linking with Boyd. Gallagher's layoff goes wrong, and Scotland are caught with Boyd and McKinley stranded upfield. And here's a chance for Zielinski. It's for the young man Vikmai. What a chance for the opening goal. Well, the best chance of the match so far, without question. Falling to Kristen Vikmai, the 18-year-old. Scotland come forward again. Burley's cross. Gallagher knocks it down. Lemsalou is there, driving it against Jackson. Hand was used by Jackson. Oh, what a chance it was this for Kristen Vikmai.
Really, Scotland find themselves in a real awkward position. Colin Henry finds himself forward. The Estonians break, and it's a real opportunity. Jim Leighton doing well, narrowing the angle. Young striker looking to chip Jim Leighton, but he's not going to catch the experienced Leighton with that one. And that really was a chance for the Estonians. Scotland, they'll really have to be on their toes, making sure that they're not getting themselves forward on too many occasions, particularly their two centre-backs.
Here's McAllister. Good running. Breaks for Gemmell. We're back to McAllister. Great tackle by Lemsalou. Well, that was great defending at the last ditch by the big Estonian captain. But also excellent play from McAllister. Boyd to McKinley. Gallagher's layoff. Well, decision given here. A yellow card to Olaf Simpson. He's given a free kick at the edge of the penalty area. Another opportunity here for Scotland.
It looked perhaps there was a handball. It's a harsh decision, I feel, to the Estonians, because real difficult one to shout from the referee.
Tosh McKinley's free kick. Packed penalty box. Olaf Simpson won it. Vikmai against Gallagher. This is Kearse. Zielinski and Henry clash on the touchline. That was deflected though from a Scottish boot, so it's a throw to Estonia. Teitur Thórðarsson, the Icelandic-born coach of Estonia, entitled to be happy at this stage. His team has coped well with the opening quarter. Henry's header, that's next day to McAllister. Burley quickly to the ball. Good control shown by McAllister. McAllister again looks hungry and eager in midfield, trying to inspire the team by his example. Good pass again from Boyd. Here's McKinley. Breaks off Cristal. Oper's pass, looking for Cristal again. Misunderstanding there with Paris, the midfield player supporting. Cristal doing a very good marking job on that left-hand side of midfield. The Estonians funnel back again. Scotland start once more to try to find gaps, probing for an opening. Paul McStay's running was good. McKinley's cross is low this time. Still, so many of these cross balls riding on the head or boot of Lemsalou. McAllister to Boyd. Here's McStay. Jackson's ahead, so is Gemmell. That's Gallagher. Once again, the ball reaches McAllister in midfield for Scotland. Gemmell was precise with a layoff. Boyd to Burley. McStay took up a good angle inside to receive that. Here's McStay again. Gallagher. Great pass. McKinley. That's fine play. Gemmell is there. Breaks for Boyd. A brilliant block. The header by Burley. It's a goal for Scotland. The header by Burley, but Boyd had the initial chance. Boyd takes the congratulations. Rugby Park has erupted.
It was a bit scrappy at the end of the day, but some good lead-up work here from Scotland. All their work coming down this left-hand side. Tosh McKinley getting closer to the byline, putting in a lovely curling cross towards the back post. Nice shot here from Tom Boyd. Block does get a bit scrappy, but Boyd follows up, gets a header into the top corner. Good goal.
Well, Tom Boyd's contribution is one he'll never forget. His 44th international, his first goal for his country. That might have done it. It was a great save by Pom, but look at the determination of Boyd there with that header into the corner. Well, this too was just superb play in the build-up. Gallagher's pass to Tosh McKinley made this goal. The out-swinging cross was a good one. The head flick on reached Tom Boyd, but look at the way he follows up here. He's so committed and determined. Burley to Gemmell. Calderwood. McAllister. Loose pass there by Vic Mai, looking for Oper, and Henry made the interception. Gallagher against Mate. Well, he's misgiven that throw to Estonia. Gallagher can't believe it, nor can the crowd. Lemsalou turning well. Neat play by Gemmell. McAllister had to come back to stay onside. Well, what a moment for Tom Boyd. I mean, he's been so close so often. I remember in Russia, had 3 great chances against Russia and Moscow, and then hit the crossbar in Monaco against Estonia, so he's made it at last. Lemsalou forced to play that at the last minute. He hoped that the goalkeeper would come and collect. Well, now, the Estonians suddenly look ragged at the back. Careless one by Gallagher. Well read by Calderwood. His pass is a brilliant one. This is Gemmell. Now Burley with a cross. Well, the keeper perhaps a shade lucky there. Ball stuck under his body.
good forward pass from Paul McStay. Scott Gemmell appearing up beyond his strikers, getting himself towards that byline. Nice little cut back for Burley to put in a good cross. I thought Paul made a bit of a hash of it. I think he should have taken that one much easier than he did. Should have been a better cross from Burley.
This is McAllister. Boyd now doubling up on the left-hand side, allowing McKinley to go further forward. It's a good play again by McAllister. Such a dominant figure in this match. Gemmel's layoff. Pass from Jackson. That's a good ball that by Zielinski in the middle of the field. Linking with Rhyme. Jackson and Kirsten a challenge. Well, Jackson put under severe pressure by Kearse. Well, the new Darren Jackson, he restrained himself there. Well, a couple of years ago, that would have been a major incident, I suspect.
Darren Jackson putting under a lot of pressure here. Some good footwork from him. Getting a bit of a heavy done in the rear there. He does react a little bit afterwards, but managed to keep his cool. But good work again from Jackson.
Henry and Calderwood wait again for Gary McAllister and Tosh McKinley with a set piece. Lemsalo, a rock in the air at the back so far for Estonia. A lovely touch on the ball by McAllister. And the pass measured there for Jackson. It's good defending by Jarek Mate. Lemsalo. Good play by Zielinski and by Kearse. Diekmay, Zielinski. Lemsalo. It's good play by the Estonians, patient passing. Mate with the pass, looking for Oper. Still, the Estonians have possession with Mate. McKinley did well with the clearance. Very awkward that ball into the box, holding up in the wind for Henry.
Really was some lovely build-up play by Estonia. Good cross into the box. Henry under pressure. Really had to be clear, really had to be in his toes there. And
Cristal now with the corner kick. Stiff breeze across Rugby Park this afternoon. You can tell from that flag and the difficulty Cristal has in placing the ball. Lemsalu's joined the attack, big number 2. Now some space here for Kevin Gallagher to exploit perhaps. Avoid that tackle well. Hit Boyd with a pass. Parry's header collected there by Gemmell. Very precise touch of the ball again, Scott Gemmell. This is Gallagher delivering the cross. The keeper did well again under pressure from Jackson.
good break down the right-hand side of the park. Gallagher looking up, putting the cross in. It's high, and I would expect Holm to come and take that one as he does cleanly.
Here's Cristal. Zielinski's pass. Well, for Leighton, it's all about concentration. Jim Leighton's a chance here to make it 38 shutouts in 76 internationals, 1 in every 2 games. It's a remarkable record.
It really is quite an amazing record for Jim Leighton. Undoubtedly a player, a goalkeeper of high concentration when he doesn't have an awful lot to do. And this game today is a game where he's going to have to be on his toes, because the Estonians look as though they can cause problems on the break.
A yellow card there shown to Zielinski for a late challenge on Boyd. Some Notes taken by Tito Kordarson, the Estonian coach, for the half-time team talk. Boyd's free kick. Up goes Burley. Lemsalu's header. Cristal appeared to be bumped off the ball there by Cristal, and kick stay clashing. So a throw to be taken here by Calderwood. Scott's quite happy to go back if it means retaining possession. Good play between Jackson and Gallagher. Jackson still on the right-hand side. Delivery comes off. Yannick makes for the corner. Well, the sharpness and swiftness of Gallagher and Jackson up front causing problems for the big Estonian defence. There's Gallagher with Jackson, who started the move, supporting him from the right-hand side. It wasn't a bad ball in there. Tosh McKinley has come across to take this in-swinger. All the big men up again from the back. There's Gemmell. Decent chance at this level, but up for Scott Gemmell. He reacts to a call there from his captain, I think, just to tell him to calm down a bit.
It's a good enough cross from Tosh McKinley again towards the back post. Clear header from the Estonian defender. Gemmell with the shot, but leaning back, puts it over the bar.
Calderwood solid again in the air. McAllister and McStay together. Burley. Run out there by Cristal. Throw goes to Scotland. Jackson did well. Very lively indeed. Here's McKinley against Kearse. Trying that extra touch of the ball to get to the byline. Yilmaz Kearse was the defender who did well there for Estonia. McKinley certainly caused him a lot of problems on that left-hand side. Short corner possibility, only one Estonian out there. Here's McAllister. Retrieved here by Burley. Disappointment there to not to get the ball past the first defender. Gallagher to Burley. Good outswinger. Had to be headed to safety by Vikmai.
Gallagher laying it off to Burley, getting himself some room on the right-hand side. Looking for perhaps Colin Henry, but good clearing header.
Gemmell's cross. Up goes Burley. Jackson's attempt on goal. Looking for his second goal in Scotland colours. The first was in Latvia. A memorable goal. So they took a lot of pressure off the new Scotland striker. Long ball from Calderwood. Jackson did well to hold off Kearse. Inside it comes. Here's Boyd again. Looking for another. Estonia survive again. But still the pressure is on. Here goes Gallagher. Well, he had support waiting in the middle for the cross. Gallagher went for goal. Well, Tom Boyd almost got his second goal, having got his first just a few minutes ago.
It's a looping cross, and Dan Jackson doing really well, putting the Estonians under pressure. Lovely little back heel. Tom Boyd in support. Snapshot, deflection, hits the crossbar.
Well, the unlucky part here for Scotland was the fact that the supporting player with the ball came off the crossbar was Scott Gemmell. Went over his head. There's Martin Rhyme. McKinley doing his defensive chores very diligently as well. Well, he's been asked to do a great deal of attacking, Tosh McKinley, but he's never been found lacking when he's had to deal with an Estonian counter-attack. Hopper helps it on. Up goes Burley. McKinley taking a safe route. McAllister simply can't get on the ball enough, it would appear. Here's Paul McStay. Boyd is free on the left-hand side. There's so much attention being given to Tosh McKinley. Boyd has found some space in that area. That looks to be a little alteration which has been made from the bench as the first half has gone on. Henry looking for McKinley. That's a very difficult pass to deliver. Attempt congratulated there by McKinley. Here's Zielinski. He's caught there by Boyd. Free kick to Estonia. Tator Torderson with the task now of deciding how to adjust his tactics to try to get back into the match. Although they have shown some menace in these occasional forays forward. Henry now picks out Gemmell. This is McStay. Well, he saw Burley sprinting up on the outside, but just a fraction casual there, McStay. Once again, McAllister demanding the ball from the defence. Boyd to Jackson. Now McStay. Burley supporting on the right-hand side. It's McAllister again, measuring the pass for McKinley. It's well delivered. The headed attempt was by Gallagher. Well, Scotland appear to be profiting here, Willie, from McAllister's willing to sit behind the play and play passes.
Yeah, I think that's important. McAllister on the ball, teeing up Tosh McKinley once again, putting in a lovely cross into the box.
McKinley's corner. Absolutely getting there ahead of Henry. It's fine play by Gemmell again. Helped on there by Calderwood, just beyond Gallagher. The Scots looking anxiously here for a second goal before half-time. Interval much more pleasant. Jackson's layoff. Gallagher not strong enough to hold off Simpson. Boyd turns it away. The throw to Estonia. Just about 3.5 minutes left in the first half. Scottish bench cautiously content, I suspect, with this lead. Olaf Simpson under pressure there from Gallagher. He certainly has been a handful up front. Gemmell running into Parry. McAllister again. That's for Burley. It's a good ball across. Up goes Gallagher. Good inventive play again from the Scots. Olaf Simpson's clearing header.
McAllister again pulling the strings in midfield. Lovely dink over the top of the Estonian defence. Burley, ball into the box. Gallagher up there, but not really making any contact on it.
Two in the near post. Calderwood and Henry for Scotland. Now breaking off that area. Zielinski, very composed player, giving Kristall no chance at all with that pass. Well, the two quick players up front really do appear to have given a little more creativity and invention to the side in attack.
I feel that Darren Jackson's role, coming off from a striking role into a midfield role, is important. It's given the opportunity for Tosh McKinley to get himself forward. And on one or two occasions, Jackson has teed up McKinley wide on the left. And I feel that his role in coming off and looking to get on the ball in the midfield is an important one. I would like to see him being used more.
The ball's got out of play. That's a throw to Scotland. will want to keep the pace up, I suspect, right to the half-time whistle. McAllister to Boyd. There's Boyd again. The target there was Jackson. That was very well read by Olaf Simpson, central defender. Here's Parry, young midfield player. Ryan, who has such an important role, asking a lot there of Lemsalu. Beautifully won by Henry for McAllister. Here's Jackson, that dropped off roll. Now Gemmell. McStay. Made space for himself very well indeed there. McKinley to Boyd. McAllister's free in the centre of the field, but that pass won't reach him. Careless one by Boyd. The Estonians trying to get men forward here. One of them is Parry on the left-hand side. That's for Oper. He's held up well by Henry. One careless pass there from Tom Boyd created the problem.
You can't really afford careless passes at this level, particularly in that midfield area. You've been put under a bit of pressure, but your passing's got to be much better. It's allowing the Estonian the chance to break against us, and they have looked dangerous when they've had the opportunity to come at us.
With Jackson again finding space. Stay now has Boyd on the right-hand side. The freedom Boyd has had has been useful to Scotland without question. Still all the gaps filled there by Estonian defenders, so Scotland have to start again the build-up. Stoppage time at the end of the first half as Burley runs offside. He too looking for his first Scotland goal. Lemsalu with the free kick, and the German referee has checked his watch. There was a bit of a hold-up when Colin Henry required attention. Here's McAllister again. Good positional play by Jackson, but a careless layoff, asking a lot there of Boyd. Half-time it is. Scotland have the breakthrough. It came after 26 minutes when Tom Boyd, in his 44th international, scored his first goal at this level. It was a little bit untidy, but he had a first shot at goal blocked by the keeper, followed up with a header into the corner, and that has eased the tension for the Scots. At half-time, it's Scotland 1, Estonia 0. Very enthusiastic reception for the Scottish team when they came out for the second half. There's been a lot of good football in evidence, but the Estonians have shown they're no slouches when they get the chance to come forward. And I'm sure at half-time, that caution has been preached in the dressing room. Here's a chance again. Kristal charging forward. It's allowed the Scots to regroup in defence, but there's Zielinski. The challenge by Boyd results in a free kick. Blocking challenge there by Tom Boyd. Goal scorer for Scotland. Guilty of that heavy challenge on Zielinski at the edge of the area. So a chance here from the set piece. With the sun in Jim Leighton's eyes for the Estonians. Every Scotsman back to face the ball, treating this with great respect. Kristal with a left foot, could be Ryan, could be Kearse. Ryan in the end, he's hit the crossbar. Lemsalou gets his head to the rebound. Well, what an early reminder to the Scots that this task has not been accomplished.
He really did strike it well. Good movement, good free kick, good curling strike. Hits the crossbar. Jim Leighton beaten, I would say.
Well, any complacency should have shaken out of the Scots by that. Gallagher did well. This is Jackson. Waits for support. Burley back to Jackson. Came off mate. That'll be a throw to Scotland. McAllister, who had a very good first half for Scotland. Back now with Boyd. The road to McKinley was cut off there by the marking of the Estonians. Not Leighton's strongest feature, his kicking. That was effective enough. Here's Gemmell, who also did well for Scotland in the first half. Jackson looking for Gemmell again. Lemsalou appeared to give him a nudge there, but he still rode that well. Given away by Burley. Here's Kristal. He was fouled, but the advantage rule's been applied. Good refereeing. It's Calderwood. That's fine play. With all the maturity of the national player and his late arrival on the scene. Gallagher did well. This is McKinley. Gemmell wanted the ball played short. Now Gallagher against Kearse. Gallagher again with a cross. In goes Jackson. Almost surprised the keeper. Exchanging a smile with Mark Palm in goal.
That's about Gallagher getting to the byline. He does really well. Looks up again. Cross into the box. Palm looked as though he had it covered, but he didn't. Almost in. Lovely curling cross away from the goalkeeper. Looks as though he's got it covered, but it actually comes off of Jackson's head. He didn't know much about it.
Here's Tosh McKinley now with a throw for Scotland. Also cross running going on to guarantee space to receive the pass. Good tackle by Rhyme on Gallagher, but it's collected now by McAllister. Couldn't get that inside Vikmai. Here's McAllister again. Henry to Boyd. Not enough space in that area to find McKinley. Scottish defenders, in fairness, though, always appear to be comfortable with the ball at their feet. Henry, Calderwood, Boyd. Well, that would certainly give the Estonians some encouragement, that free kick by Rhyme coming off the crossbar. They'll believe they can get back in the game. From the Scottish point of view, a second goal would make such a difference. Gemmell started to make a run into that area. That's why Boyd played the pass there. Diekmay plays it for Cristal. Well, Jim Leighton doing well again. Very sharp with alert off his line. The worrying part of that was that Cristal left Craig Burley to get into that position. Emery's header. Gallagher got a touch as Lemsalou came in. Parry to Cristal. Was that handball? No, says the assistant referee. Ryan did well there against McAllister with the ball in the air. McAllister gets it back. Beautifully taken down by Gallagher. That was great skill. Here's McKinley. Fouled there, surely, was he? No, the referee thinks not. Kearse did well with the tackle. This is Zielinski. Kearse has gone racing forward. Diekmay. Well, Kearse very upset with the last ball there played by the youngster.
It's a good break again from the Estonians down the right-hand side of the park this time. Looking for some support, but not a good ball into the box. Easy for Jim Leighton.
Calderwood playing it long this time, looking for Gallagher, who did well again in the air, getting up against Holof Simpson. Lemsalou to Mate. Interception made by Burley. Here's Gallagher again. Gemmell's inside him, just out of reach. McAllister picking out McKinley quickly. Here's Gemmell. Now Jackson. Well, trying one pass too many perhaps in that congested area. That's very well won by Boyd. The toss, a good one, a push by Lemsalou. Gallagher coming in, and the own goal makes it 2-0 to Scotland. Jarek Mate has headed past his own keeper. The Scots might have had a penalty here, because when this ball was played in by Tom Boyd, Lemsalou appeared to push Darren Jackson out of the way, and the defender crashed the ball past the keeper.
Yeah, Boyd getting himself pushed forward. To me, it was a penalty. I thought Darren Jackson was pushed there, but we didn't need it. The no G. A good cross into the box. Darren Jackson, to me, there is pushed, but Gallagher's putting the Estonian defender under pressure, and it's in the back of the net.
Well, the second goal, which Scotland badly wanted to take a little bit more heat out of the situation. Pass just misses Kearse. He's well upfield now. The Scotland break again. Tosh McKinley hugging the touchline below us. Fine play by McStay. Supports Burley now. Calderwood will open the play out. So that second goal coming after 52 minutes and the early part of the second half, just when Scotland would be hoping to press home their advantage. Here's Burley. Gallagher, little flick. Jackson turns. Gemmell so well forward again, putting pressure on. Boyd has McKinley outside him. Diekmay comes to meet him. McKinley's cross, too close to the keeper. He has to get them away from Mark Pohm in goal, McKinley.
Yeah, it's no use putting balls into the box with a goalkeeper that height. He must get to the byline. He must be looking to actually cut the cross back towards the penalty spot, looking for Scotland players coming in on it.
Here's Gemmell again. Gallagher and Jackson to his right. Good understanding there. Back for Gemmell. Well, Scott Gemmell has played extremely well, I would say, for Scotland this afternoon, involved vitally in this move again.
It's great what goals do for you. They're playing with an awful lot of confidence, the front lot. It's not a particularly good ball into the box, but once again you see Scott Gemmell getting himself into dangerous positions.
The quality of his passing is excellent, Gemmell. Keeps it very simple. He knows exactly where his teammates are. That's a good dummy by Jackson. Gallagher trying to pick out Gemmell, who continue the run. Substitution has been made by Estonia. They have brought on as a replacement Melis Ruba. So the Estonians now trying to get forward again with Aubert, and that was difficult. The ball was held up, the boot was left in by Aubert. He's caught Jim Leighton. Well, in fairness to all the players, the ball did appear to stick there as it came through towards Jim Leighton. Perhaps they're caught in the breeze.
It definitely held up. Colin Calderwood thinking it was going to run right through to Jim Leighton, but you just see the ball here checking and holding up and slowing down. Jim Leighton coming out brave as ever, down, takes it in, but there is a trailing feet there. I think Jim Leighton's caught the knee in the head.
Well, I don't think there's too much criticism due to the forward for this. Sanders Aubert, I think, made a genuine attempt to get to the ball. He kept his boot very low there. I don't think there was any malice in that. Hasn't done Leighton any good though.
Here's a very brave goalkeeper, though. We saw in the Sweden game him doing something similar, making an excellent save at the on-rushing attacker's feet. And once again, Jim Leighton brave, he's up. And I think that's right. I don't think there was any malice in that tackle, and a nice gesture, shaking hands there.
That tells us everything about Jim Leighton, I would suggest. Knew perfectly well there was no malice in the challenge, and made that clear to the young forward. So it's Matti Pari who has been withdrawn for Estonia. Crystal breaks again, but runs into the Scottish captain. Gemmell again taking up great position for the Scots. Jackson now coming in from the right. Showing too much of that to Jarek Mate. Will still be smarting from that own goal. Here's Jackson again. Now Burley. Craig Burley really hasn't settled completely to his role on that wide right-hand side. His touch hasn't quite been there this afternoon.
No, I wouldn't say he's had a particularly good game. He has made efforts to get forward. I feel the left-hand side of the park has been far more productive for us, with Tosh McKinley putting some excellent crosses into the box. And Burley's good point, so he is getting in towards the back post with looking to get on the edge of McKinley's crosses.
Here's Boyd. Movement again offered by Gallagher up front with Olof Simpson. Well, the free kick is given against Gallagher. He thought he was impeded. He then tried to wrestle Olof Simpson out of the way.
Yeah, Gallagher getting himself forward. I think it's a 50-50. I think probably the referee is right. I thought the defender got himself between Gallagher and the ball, and Gallagher's pulling at him.
Henry did well to stay off Vikmai there. Here's Tosh McKinley. Halted well by the youngster that time. Here's Olof Simpson. Gallagher does a very good job with Jackson closing down defenders. They don't allow defenders any peace on the ball. Here's Gemmell again. Shooting chance perhaps. Good effort, well saved. Good positioning by the big keeper.
Good pressure. Paul McStay winning the ball. Gemmell looking up, looking for the curl, tries a curl, but Palm right behind it.
Played along there by Vikmai. Calderwood's header. Up goes McAllister. Lemsalou pushing forward, doesn't do that too often except for set pieces. It's a good pass. Opa leaves it now in the middle of the field. Melis. And on the far side is Cristal. McKinley has to be careful. So a corner kick to Estonia. Gary McAllister still urging on his team, organising, cajoling. And every Scotsman back around the penalty box to defend this, taking nothing for granted. Cristal with a corner. And his header goes straight back to Cristal. The danger not yet over. It is now. Well, a break from general election campaigning there. The Sheriff Chancellor Gordon Brown there with two other MPs. The Chief Whip Donald Dewar to the left. Dennis Canavan there on the right. Gemmell did well again. What a good match he's had. Supporting beautifully. That's for Gallagher to chase. Is he quick enough? Yarrick Mate gave very good cover to his central defence there. Here's McAllister. McStay. Was he fouled? No, says the referee, but Scotland in possession. Gemmell again with a shooting chance perhaps. That's Jackson. Could have brought that down. He didn't know how much time he had. A foul clearly on Boyd there by Zielinski.
Gemmell growing in confidence as this game goes on, looking to get into a scoring position. Instead they opt for the little pass. Poor defensive play there. Darren Jackson having more time but not really realising it, and that was an opportunity missed.
McAllister orchestrating again from the set piece. Calderwood wants the ball at the far side, but a chance to find McStay short. Again, the Scots trying to pass their way through the team here. Good challenge made by Olaf Simpson on Gallagher. Bit of space here to exploit. Big Mai. Confident enough to keep the ball in this position. Wait for support. Urmas Kirs is the man who joins him. Henry's clearance not too decisive. Zielinski. Ruba. Zielinski. A little bit of nosebleed territory perhaps for some of these Estonians when they get forward, although Zielinski was a very useful striker in Monaco.
The Estonians are growing in confidence, although they're down by the 2 goals. There's no doubt about it. It's been a good game for them. Okay, he's in a position where he's probably not used to being in, but I think they've played well. I think they can go away for this game, taking a lot out of the game.
Well, Scots were the last man showing that kind of composure. That's always a bit of a worry. Gallagher now to Gemmell. Here's McStay supporting his volley. There's Jackson. He was offside. It wouldn't have mattered. Now that was great build-up play. Assistant referee on the far side, the flag up very quickly there against Jackson.
It's good incisive play, sharp passing, going at pace against the Estonians, getting themselves into good scoring positions, but Jackson just taking a step forward there and just offside.
I think this will confirm the position here, but once again, Scott Gemmell, a vital man in this move. Well, that was very tight indeed. Kearse appeared to play him on.
Looked on to me.
Billy McKinley preparing to come on. A very good goal scoring record, especially early in his international career, McKinley. Scored 4 times early on. Forward goes McStay. Lemsalou comes across to meet him. The throw goes to Scotland. Scotland will make a change, and the man coming off is Colin Henry. Bit of protection here for Henry with the Austrian match no doubt in mind. Huge favourite of the Scottish supporters. The Blackburn Rovers man goes off, and the Blackburn Rovers man comes on. Billy McKinlay. Right, Tom Boyd will now be asked to stay back all the time in the Henry role beside Calderwood. Bit of space here to exploit. Boyd in his new role. Trying hard to keep that in play. Bouncing out there. The throw which Jarek Mate will take quickly. Elis Ruba played in the first match from the start. Styles challenge. Gallagher making the Estonian defenders work. Here's Martin Rhyme. Useful player in midfield. Kears faced by Billy McKinlay. Off goes Oper. Quick enough to get to this. Boyd trying to close him down. That's McKinlay. Kears with a cross. First to the ball was Calderwood. It was very awkward. There's Cristal. Very good play by Cristal. He too has shown a fair amount of ability. No wonder he's won 51 caps at the age of 23. In this side from the very beginning, virtually.
Another attack from the Estonians. Cristal here juggling the ball, showing that confidence, getting on his head, but it's an awkward angle for him to trouble Jim Leighton. As you see here, he's showing good confidence here, good ability. I think they've shown a lot of ability throughout the team, but the finish leaves a lot to be desired.
Hard work for Leighton to get that well forward. McKinlay did well. Winning the throw. Billy McKinlay really has gone into that role which Tom Boyd has vacated and kept the same pattern of play and system. McKinlay's really in a kind of deep left midfield role. Well, he certainly, for me, has been a huge success, Willie.
Yeah, good game. I think the longer the game has gone on, the more he's grown in confidence. He is a young player. He's got a lot of talent. He's got a good engine getting up and down the park, but he's showed some nice touches as well.
Free kick given there. Foul on Vikmine. More and more players going forward for the Estonians here.
I think it's a delicate turn, but there's no doubt in there that he is tripped.
There's Kears. Zielinski keeping possession well against McAllister. That's for Cristal. Good support play by Mate. Kenley's header cushioned towards Gemmell. Oh, it's a free kick given there for the challenge at the edge of the area. Gemmell and McKinlay were involved. And the victim was Rhyme.
It's a cross into the box. Perhaps not the best of defensive clearing headers there from McKinlay. Good support there from the Estonians, getting their midfield up. I think that's a foul.
And a chance here midway through the second half for Estonia, again from the set piece. There goes Rhyme again. This time the wall stands up well to the task. That's Gemmell. Good pass again, finds McKinlay. Gemmell still full of energy, full of running. That's through the middle there for Gallagher. And good play by the goalkeeper. Auxiliary sweeper, he did well there. This is Gallagher. Oh, it's an electric turn. Supported well by Gemmell again. In the middle is McAllister. Well, would have reached Burley, but he didn't believe that. Trying very hard indeed, Burley, to make an impact in the game on the right-hand side for Scotland. Finally going tough, though. McStay was fouled there by Mate. It's a free kick to Scotland.
Paul McStay putting the ball under pressure, getting a touch by the defender. There's no doubt in there that there is obstruction. McAllister wants the wall, a two-man wall to retreat further.
Assistant referee appears to be happy. McAllister flights it in. Home gets to that very decisively. Space here for Cristal. A little bit of room here for the Estonians coming forward. Oper was unlucky. Cristal was well tackled by McKinley. Billy McKinley. Here's Rhyme away from Gemmell. Running straight into Billy McKinley. A bad tackle there by Rhyme on McStay. Scots a possession advantage allowed. Here's Jackson. Wide outside is Burley. That's for Jackson! It needed a touch. Fine goalkeeping again, though.
Well, Burley hasn't done too much in the game, but this is a fine cross into the box. Lovely curling ball there. Jackson almost on it. Good goalkeeping, though.
This really was good play by Jackson. He played the pass in the first instance, then went for the ball, played across the face of the goal. Must have been inches away. So there's a heavy tackle on Darren Jackson. Well, he has been a thorn in the flesh of this Estonian defence all afternoon. He feels that all right. We'll see the challenge here made on Darren Jackson by Jarek Mates, who's obviously still a little bit upset about that own goal, I suspect. Shoulder injury. Getting some banter there from McCoy, going past to warm up. McAllister again with a free kick. Burley's in the box. Lost the attacking threat, of course, of Henry, and that's food and drink to Mark Palm in goal. The Derby County manager Jim Smith can be further reassured by this goalkeeping performance. He's signing. Calderwood's header. That was McStay towards Gemmell. Lemsalu's pass. Here's Rhyme and Kears. Viekmai's ahead of him on the touchline. Rhyme again, looking for Cristal. Well, he did well to beat Burley to that. It's cover required. Oh, cross goes Boyd, out of position now. Clumsy touch by Oper. It runs kindly though. Much better tackle there by McKinley on Ruba. Pass catches Oper offside. Another change about to be made by Estonia. Withdrawing the young 18-year-old Viekmai. He hasn't done badly at all for his third international only. And the replacement coming on is Ivio Liitma, who played in the first match wide on the right-hand side of midfield. So Liitma takes up his customary position. Zielinski, I can tell he's been pushed forward by Teta Thordarson to a supporting role in Oper. Two up front now. Here's Gemmell. Gallagher. Well, Gemmell wanted the ball again. Look how badly he wanted possession. He's found Burley. That's Gallagher! Well, they're flying across the face of the goal now. Still, the Predator, which was mentioned before the match, hasn't yet been in evidence. Boyd with the opening goal and then an own goal for the second. That's good play again there by Melis Ruba. Kears runs into one challenge and then meets Colin Calderwood. It's a throw to Scotland. It was deflected there as it was cleared. So here's Scott Gemmell. That's great play, resisting that challenge to still pick out a very good pass for Burley. This whistles across the 6-yard box for Gallagher. Here's Gallagher again. dearly love to score. He's only scored 2 goals in his Scotland career. It's his 26th cap. That's McKinley, and now McStay. Running into Ruba, who read his intentions. McStay wants it back badly. Through it goes towards Jackson. Awkward there. Bouncing away from Olaf Simpson. The spin in the ball caused the problem. Mate put under pressure there by Jackson's backtracking. This is McAllister. Good forcing run, but the gap closed down in front of him. Olaf Simpson made the challenge. Ligba. Back with Rhyme. Jarek Mate in the left back position. That's for O'Per. He's found a good position. It's a great save by Jim Leighton. The Scottish defence was clearly breached there, and Jim Leighton pulls off another magnificent save in his international career.
The striker comes the blind side here of McKinley. Gets himself into a good position. Jim Leighton narrows the angle again, stays up, stays big, comes off his knees. That's what you need from a goalkeeper, someone that's not going to commit himself until the last minute. Good goalkeeping.
Well, that save from Leighton coming just 15 minutes from the end. What a very nervous end to the match it might have been had that gone in. McAllister hustled all the way there. He's turned the ball out himself. Perhaps showing an odd sign of fatigue here, the Scottish captain. He's put so much into this match. Good movement offered there by O'Per. Good coaching there of the front players for Estonia. Kearse with a cross, looking for Cristal. Burley has to win that, which he does. Mate hits it long. It's still in play. Out of play now. Goal kick to Scotland. Well, clear indications here, Willie, that Estonia will be troublesome for all their opponents in this group.
I think without doubt they will be. I think that they've shown some excellent touches on the ball. Technically they've been very good. At times they haven't looked particularly confident defending, but there's no doubt that they can pass the ball, they can control the ball. Probably at both ends is where they're lacking a wee bit in the experience in defending, and also in front of goals in the finishing department.
And the confirmation of the crowd, 17,996, just 4 short of 18,000. And they have certainly contributed to this Scottish performance, creating a very good atmosphere. Gallagher across to McStay. Burley's gone racing forward. It's a good pass. Cristal turns it away. Oh, Burley willing as ever.
He's got young legs and he's got fresh legs. I don't think he played particularly well in the first 3 quarters of this game, but Burley undoubtedly making his presence felt.
Larry McCoy's John McGinley warming up there, talking to McKinley. Olaf Simpson's headed clearance. Cristal on his own, waits for help. Doesn't come quickly enough. Happy to get the ball out of the area. Tator Tordarson not happy with the lack of support, I think, for that clearance from Cristal. Huge kick out that from Leighton. Breaks for Jackson, that's for Gemmell. Looking for Paul McStay breaking in the box there. Gallagher to Jackson. Good reactions there from Kearse inside the box. Cristal going it low. Oh, O'Per and Calderwood collided over on the far side. Confident play by Billy McKinley. That's Jackson. McStay's pass to Burley. A little bit of a clumsy touch as he came inside. Ruba inside for Rhyme. Now Kearse. Interception made by Boyd. That's Gallagher. And now McAllister with space and time. Angling that towards Tom Boyd. It's a great pass by McAllister. Here's Gallagher. The shot was blocked. It's a corner kick to Scotland. Gary McAllister's pass to Boyd though made that move possible.
Great vision from McAllister. He could have played the pass earlier, he didn't. He waited. Tom Boyd gets there, gets to the byline, looks up. Gallagher takes the touch, but he's blocked out.
Short corner kick. McAllister striding across into shooting position. Set up there by Gemmell. Great save by Paul. Smile on the face of the Scottish captain.
Well, McAllister setting up. A touch in for him again, playing the 1-2. Great strike, great save.
The defenders have to go further back. The referee not happy with the positioning as McAllister fires over the corner. It was a good one. Took out the goalkeeper. Burley was sucked too far in though. Played in by Paul McStay towards Jackson. Lemsalou's first to the ball. That's well won by Billy McKinlay from Crystal. Boyd changes direction. This is Burley. Gallagher. Good first touch. Here's McStay. Now McKinlay. Calderwood. Change of mind here. McKinlay. Well, the Scottish supporters not too happy about that. An offside flag up against Gallagher. Free kick to Estonia, but they want to make another substitution. Zielinski is being withdrawn. And the replacement is Argo Arbeiter. Man has scored 4 times in 11 internationals, so he goes into attack to support Anders Zopa. Kearse now to Liedma. Ryan forced to hurry there by the attentions of Gallagher. Boyd's clearance. Oper did well to find Kearse. It's a good ball in. It's good play by Rhyme also. And then comes Leighton again. Another exemplary performance so far for Scotland in goal. Lemsalou's header. Crystal. Estonians certainly have enjoyed plenty of possession in the last 10 to 15 minutes of the game. That's careless by Kearse, who was lucky there, but it's won by McAllister for Scotland. Boyd's given it away. This is Melis Ruba. Lemsalou with Jarek Mate to his outside. Crystal. Good hounding work there by Gallagher and Jackson. Lemsalou stepping forward from it all though. Calderwood was fouled there by Arbeiter. Free kick's been given. And now a change to be made by Scotland. So the man coming off is Darren Jackson. Well, terrific applause again for Jackson. He's made himself a huge favourite of the Scottish fans. A goal in Latvia made all the difference, together with a wonderful performance against Sweden. And on comes John McGinley. So McGinley comes on to win his 13th cap. He's scored 4 times for his country. scoring that crucial goal against Sweden. He's only got about 7 minutes to make an impact, McGinley. Boyd has McKinley in a left-back position, a more orthodox one. Billy McKinley. McKinley back to Boyd. In the middle of the field is McAllister. Gemmell again has found space. Tosh McKinley. The angle ball in for Gallagher. McKinley underneath the keeper, causing him a problem, but clearly fouling him. No chance of getting away with that.
Tosh McKinley must be one of the finest deliverer of crosses from the left-hand side of the park. Once again, curling towards the back post. Gallagher up there. McKinley, I think that's a foul. Goalkeeper takes it anyway.
Collingwood's header, just out of reach for Gallagher. Good covering play there by Burley. Leighton, not a very good clearance, but it reached McAllister. There's McGinley. Gemmell. McAllister again. Neat play in midfield once more. There's Kevin Gallagher. Tosh McKinley entitled to be feeling the effects of the match. He's had so much running to do on that left-hand side so far, and here's some more. Delivery from McAllister is perfect. Gemmell. Here's Burley. Very well marked by Cristal. Diligent defending. He's taken cramp in the process, I think.
Good understanding down the left-hand side again. Tosh McKinley this time opting to play it back to Gemmell. Gemmell curling it in towards the back post. Burley there once again showing his fitness, but the ball's cleared.
Gemmell and Tosh McKinley together. Only one defender out. That's scarcely good defensive play. Good delivery by Tosh McKinley with the right foot this time. Well, what a fine match he's had. Another late entrant to the international scene. 12th cap at the age of 32 this afternoon. That's good movement again to make sure possession is retained from the throw. Burley looking for Gemmell. It's well read by Olaf Simpson. Lopez headed layoff. Good recovery by John McGinley. Oh, the Scots hounding Cristal in possession there. Tedard Orderson had a few words to say there. Well, Cristal held up initially by John McGinley, then he's faced by Burley and McGinley, and you see the determination there, sending the Estonians spinning. Space again for McAllister. McStay forced to go back. McKinley's possession was good. McAllister and McKinley enjoying some possession again. Across it comes to McKinley. Nowhere for him to go here except backwards. Leighton overshooting McKinley with that clearance. Well, it really does indicate, Wally, how difficult it's been this afternoon, because Scotland really have played some good creative football, especially from midfield, and yet they found it difficult to score.
Yeah, make no mistake, this has been a very awkward game for Scotland. They've taken their chances. That's the important thing. They've created one or two other openings, but not many clear-cut chances. The Estonians have played well. They've passed the ball well. Their movement has been good. And I think the Estonians can go away, although defeated, with a lot from this game.
Well, a defeat, maybe, that might be something claimed a little bit prematurely. It's easy for Leighton, but just about 2.5 minutes left of the 90. Leighton jealously protecting that clean sheet again.
Another attack from the Estonians. They haven't given up hope, even though they look as though they're doomed. Lovely little pass into Christo, who's had a fine game. Nice cross, looping shot into Jim Leighton, but taking it easy.
McKinley to Gallagher, with a little nudge on there. Lemsalou covering around the back. Here's Kearse. Now Liedtma. Ryan did well. So did Gemmell. Splendid tackle. Paul McStay now, chance to come forward. Good movement often by McKinley. McKinley's behind him. Not a good delivery that time. A rare bad ball there from Tosh McKinley from the left-hand side. There's Arbeiter making a run through the inside right channel. Once a pass played by Ruba. Here's Melis Ruba. What a disappointment in the end, but a very impressive run before that. Jim Leighton takes any goal against him at the national level as an affront, I think. That looks as though victory has been assured for the manager, Craig Brown. Here's Gallagher. Can Scotland finish with a flourish? McAllister. Here's Gemmell. Tosh McKinley faced by Liedtma. Treating him with the same kind of disdain as he treated Vikma earlier. Brilliant play almost by McKinley. Measure of his confidence in possession.
You do these little things when you're playing with confidence, and Tosh McKinley undoubtedly has had a fine game today, looking to perhaps take the mickey a little bit. Not really coming off for him, but it's good to see players trying that when they're on top of their game.
Liedtma for Estonia. There's Kearse. Billy McKinley leaves that to Boyd. This is Gemmell, another undoubted success despite that stumble for Scotland. He's trying very hard to get it back. Liedtma strong in possession. This is Melis Ruba. The 90 minutes are over. We're into extra time added on. And Ruba comes forward once more. And here a chance for Oper. It's a save by Leighton. Well, it has been a game in which Scotland have played very well indeed, but Jim Leighton has been required.
That's a lovely little 1-2 here from the Estonians. Great left foot strike, fantastic save by Jim Leighton.
We start with a short corner. McAllister first to the ball. Liedtma sells him a dummy. Goal kick to Scotland, but the Estonians really have added even more pride and honour, I would suggest, to their nation's football this afternoon, despite looking as though they're going to lose by 2-0. They really have contributed hugely to an entertaining match.
There's a lovely save from Jim Leighton. He just loses it, just slips out his hands, but he's got there, he's made the save and he's cleared the danger.
Fitting, I think, that Jim Leighton in the last touch of the match. The Scottish supporters are happy. They've seen some very impressive play. They've seen Tom Boyd's first international goal, which gave Scotland the lead at half-time after a 26-minute header. And then in the second half, poor Yannick Mate sliced home in front of his own goalkeeper, an own goal after 52 minutes. And that's what made the victory comfortable. Scott Gemmell had an outstanding match in midfield for Scotland, supporting the front two. He surely has made a very big claim for a place in the side against Austria. One man will be there, Jim Leighton for sure, exchanging pleasantries with Mark Pope, another excellent goalkeeper. There's been a lot of entertainment in the match this afternoon, a lot of good, creative, inventive play, but in the end, the most important statistic is that Scotland have 3 more points in the World Cup qualifying group. The final score, Scotland 2, Estonia 0.